king. King is a leader of a country. He has power over the entire country. There's nothing that he doesn't own in his country. Nothing. Like, he could tell as one of his citizens, go jump off a cliff. That's it. The citizen would have to do that. Because it's basically, he has power over them. Okay, I think you get the idea. Now, this power includes power over an army of knights, power over the churches, Okay, moving on to the nobles. As you can see, I'm just as a noble, because I'm a businessman and things. So, a noble would usually come to the king and he would want land. When he asked for this land, he would pay homage to the king, plus, with a bonus, loyalty. And the king, in return, would give him land to rule over, but he would also want from the baron an army. So the baron needs to go off and find an army to receive the land. Once he has his army and the king calls on him for battle, he brings his army and they fight. Then when they're fighting, if he loses their army and their kingdom crushes, then the enemy wins. And what I'm trying to say here is the nobles are kind of like a commander in an army. They give orders to their army. And yeah. Okay. Think of Lord Farquaad. He's in the Shrek movie. I'm sure you will have seen him. He's the little bad guy who has an army and doesn't really have a job. He lives in a castle. And yeah, that's pretty much him. Okay, here I made a little mask. And now I'm going to tell you about the knights. The knights were a soldier in battle. A heroic knight would be knighted by the king and would be sworn to fight for their local lords and people. They would either die and be remembered or die and be forgotten. Knight equals the soldier. So, I hope that I can grow up to be a knight, but I have to take the steps slowly. First I want to become a blacksmith, then a knight, then who knows what, maybe a king even. I'll be rich. That's why I want to join Wat Tyler's gang. They're really cool. I'm so hungry I could eat a whole watermelon in 2 seconds. Right now, I'm stuck here raking up this big pile. Yesterday I dug it up. Now I have to chop it up. It's quite hard these days. Moving on to the serfs. Now, the serfs were people that were forced to work but yet received nothing. Quite bad for them because they were really at the bottom of the pyramid. So basically their backs could be shattered just like that in a second, because that's how hard they would work. They would work night and day, same as the peasants, except for the serfs it was way worse. I don't understand why the peasants would make a revolt when they already stank. Okay, now the serfs, if they couldn't do it, they were fed up, they just wanted to rely on the nobles. What they would do, they would go out on the streets and they would beg for money. They would be begging, please, can I have money, please, I can't eat, I'm gonna die, please help, blah blah blah. Okay, basically, and yet they still had to work. I don't think it was fair for them. There should be a serf revolt. Now then, a serf is kind of like a slave. don't get any food, still have to work. And that is the end of the feudal system. Hope you enjoy, and there you go. Bye. I was raking up the mud, all of the lumps. It was hard work. Until when I went to go to bed, I wasn't allowed. I went crazy. So then I decided to escape this land. So when it came dark, I dropped my rake and I ran. Are you coming? No, why doesn't it work?